Minister, dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm really happy to be today in Denmark with the first official visit in a decade. And Mr. Prime Minister, I thank you for your kind invitation and for the very warm hospitality me, together with my delegation, received today in Copenhagen. You are right, this is absolutely symbolic that this visit happened during the silver anniversary of renovation of our diplomatic relation, because today I visit the place where in the year 1918 until the year 1922 it was Ukrainian embassy in Copenhagen, which was established almost 100 years ago. And this is just very good characteristics how long-term is our relation, starting from the time of Kiev Rus. And I deeply touched by warm hospitality our delegation enjoyed today in Copenhagen, and we have continued our fruitful talks we started with the Prime Minister of Kingdom of Denmark a year ago in Kiev. We fulfill almost everything we agreed, and I think Mr. Prime Minister will agree that we have established absolutely important for us personal friendship. Ukraine and Denmark share absolutely the same value: freedom, respect of human dignity, protection of human rights, rule of law. This is what Ukraine proceeding in the face of Russian aggression. Denmark clearly understands that secure Ukraine absolutely means secure of Europe. We highly value, and I am personally grateful to the Prime Minister for the Danish strong support of the sovereignty, territorial integrity and independence of Ukraine. Protecting, but we're fighting against illegal annexation of the Crimea by Russia and Russian aggression on the east of my country. And thank you for your strong commitment to the sanction policy and keep sanction until the full implementation of the Minsk agreement and respecting the territorial integrity of Ukraine by Russia. It is particularly important when Russia takes further steps to disrupt Donbas ties with Ukraine and undermine Minsk agreement by recognition the fake documents of the fake state, the stealing or confiscating or grabbing the Ukrainian property on the occupied territory, and establishing the ruble zone and doing other steps for the official recognition of this territory. We would very much appreciate further humanitarian assistance to support 1.8 million of the internally displaced persons, and welcome very much the Danish participation in this process. This is a real important humanitarian assistance for Ukraine. There are excellent examples of our Danish partner to support in public administration, fight against corruption, energy saving, energy efficiency, and lots of other programs which we cooperate in together with our Danish partners in different spheres of Ukrainian reforms. Appreciate the leading role in implementation of the EU anti-corruption initiative, which Prime Minister mentioned, and we valued the work of the Ukraine-Denmark Energy Center, and I really welcome the Memorandum of Understanding signed today with the Danish Energy Agency, and we expect that Denmark will act from the position of solidarity concerning the Nord Stream 2 project, with understanding that it is about EU energy security, and this is really important for the whole Europe. I'm glad that our close interaction on our reform agenda starts to bring the first fruits. With pleasure, I note gross bilateral trade turnover exceeded $472 million in year 2016. And with pleasure, I note gross bilateral relationship in different other spheres. And I think this is absolutely clear sign of rising up the trust from the side of foreign investors. And Prime Minister is absolutely right. Just 50 minutes ago, we have a meeting with a leading representative of the Danish business who already are in Ukraine or planning to invest in Ukraine. And it was an absolutely great importance of messages we received from them that businesses already see the practical results of the reform. And this is a very good invitation for the all potential investor to come and to work in Ukraine together with us. It is absolutely not about only investing in Ukraine, but also about high business culture of Denmark we want to have in our country. I told Prime Minister that we remember that Denmark is the best nation in Europe for condition for doing business. And we'll learn very much your experience and we want to implement this positive experience in our country. We are ready to intensify our military cooperation. Appreciate the contribution provided to 3 of our 8 NATO Trust Fund projects. We think that Denmark is our key partner within the European Union that from the very beginning support important decision for my country. I would like once again thank you, Mr. Prime Minister, for very important support of Ukraine you play in this very difficult time for my nation. I have invited Mr. Prime Minister to pay official visit to Ukraine on his convenience, and we not fix the date, keep it confidential, but we think that our door and our heart is all the time open for you. And I'm leaving Copenhagen being reassured in a strong friendship between our states, in mutual political will and the great potential that have been still to unleash. Thank you very much indeed, dear Prime Minister, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you. And then I think we are happy to answer a few questions. First, Jesper Vestergren, the TV2.
Mr. President, how important is the friendship between Ukraine and Denmark regarding the conflict with Russia? I mean, Denmark is such a small country to support you, and Ukraine is such a big country to make a conflict. How much does this friendship matter to you?
Thank you very much indeed for this question. And I want to say that, first of all, Denmark is not a small country. Denmark